What's good, family? You know, we're back with another powerful episode on Bossa Mor Smokez. We got your boy over here, Brother Marr,
What's good, y'all?
and your boy over here, Brother Ty. And we got some very special guests this evening. We got T and J Trucking right here, doing what they got to do out here to get that money. You feel me? But go ahead, let them introduce yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Go
Hey,
ahead.
what's going on, y'all? I'm Ty, TMJ Trucking.
And
I'm
I'm
here, motivated, ready to drive.
Yeah,
I hear that shit,
yeah.
man. Introduce yourself,
Yeah,
bro.
and I'm Cornell with T&J, and I'm here.
I hear that.
Yeah. So today we got some, special guests for real. Like these guys got their own trucking company. And if you don't really know about the trucking company business, like that's really what's pushing everything right now. Even during this whole COVID thing, they were the ones out there getting your toilet paper, your groceries, getting all that. They still doing that to this day. And for these brothers to have their own trucking business is a benefit to society because they're black-owned businesses. And the way I see it is that's a very hard business. Like, how did y'all decide, like, we're gonna go ahead and go into this industry? Because I don't see a lot of people doing it. You see people doing food stands, you know what I'm saying? People selling clothes, people, they're doing all this other stuff, but trucking is where you got all that in a container and you transporting that where it need to go. Like, that's something big. Like, how'd y'all get to that business?
Okay. So I personally started in trucking maybe 20 years ago, and trucking came by mistake. Well, I actually started I wanted to first get a limousine, a little kid.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I thought that was cool to have limousines.
yeah.
Yeah, and so that's where it really started. And then I took a trip, to whatever. I may be about that time 20, 21. So I took a trip, and I went away to school, and I had to transport a U-Haul
Yeah.
Okay.
to get the stuff where it was going.
Okay.
And when I came back,
How far was it from where you was
it
at?
may have been about 2 hours, 3 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
And then when I came back, I said, oh, I did this pretty good. Maybe trucking could be something I might get into.
How old you was?
I was 20.
You was 20 at the time. Okay.
I'm 41.
Okay then.
Right. So that's where trucking came.
Okay,
so,
then.
I ended up going to school after that, and getting my license.
Okay, so you went to school for it.
Yeah.
Okay, then so
After the idea came,
hey, you go to school for this? That's I didn't know that.
Yeah, I
I
went
ain't
to
gonna
school.
lie.
I went to school.
Hey, how long you went to school for?
It might have been 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
Hey, you went to school.
Yeah, went to school.
Got your license and all that?
Yeah, get
Okay.
everything I'm supposed to do to get my CDL.
Okay then.
And then I went and got a job.
There you go.
Just like kind of game.
In the trucking business.
In the trucking business.
Okay.
What did your first job consist of?
It was rough in the beginning because I kind of
You was working for another company? Okay.
I
Yeah.
worked for another company, and then
What type of truck you was driving? Like
It was-
big old
it was-
16 wheelers,
not
or
at
just
that time, not
just
at that
big
time.
old backs like 4-wheelers?
like a box truck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Okay. Like a U-Haul
yeah,
truck.
yeah. But bigger though. But a
little bit bigger
yeah,
though,
yeah.
okay.
Then I did that for a while. Then I ended up going over the road, going state to state. I did that for
Okay.
a little while.
Crossing state lines?
Yeah, I did all that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Okay then.
Yeah, and then coming back home, got a regular job. Being at home every day.
Yeah.
And it was cool. It was cool for me because at that time I didn't really. My family didn't come up with traveling like that.
Yeah. So
that
you
was-
got
I
to
was
see the
able
world.
world on my own. Not the world, but just the United States on my own.
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
would go shopping and all that shit.
You got to see
Yeah.
you got to see
Yeah.
other shit everybody
On
else.
my own
is doing
time
it.
too. On my
Yeah,
time. I didn't
that's
do it.
good
Yeah,
though.
nobody really.
It's an outlet. It's a
And
way of getting
yeah.
out. And
And
it's
it,
like,
yeah, on the real shit.
Yeah.
And I kind of after a while you start like you don't love it, but you kind of you fall in love with the things that you always remembered. So that kind of kept you going the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and
that's real.
yeah, real talk.
That's real.
So it pushed me through jobs with racism and all that shit.
Yeah.
To deal with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
You learn to
Now it's getting
Yeah.
interesting. That's what that's
Yeah.
kind of like what I want to know about.
So
Like
you learn how to
something different. You really understand how these brothers made
See,
it to
you
that.
gotta understand they on the other side of the coast.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They on the East Coast.
That's
Yeah.
true. I don't
Yeah.
really know nothing about that. What's going on over there, other than what this brother tell me.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you, like, racism is not like it was. Let me say in my eyes. I always gotta say how I look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not how it's different. It's done differently.
Right.
You know? So you learn how to work around the things you need to work around, and not saying that you ever was not a man.
Yeah.
Always to the door. That's what made it perfect.
Right.
Never not being a man. You know what I'm saying? So standing on principle all the time
Yeah.
is what you have to do always. That's what I did, and that pushed me.
That's a must.
Yeah. And that pushed me. Cause you never bow yourself down to no one's, expectations of what they want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's always I had to look at myself at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And say, am I being the man that I said I was the whole time?
Right.
And as long as I did that, I'm cool. And I got kids.
You gotta check yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I never would not tell my son to take some shit that I would.
Right.
Then I'm being a hypocrite.
There you go.
I always stood tall no matter all of it.
That's a must.
Yeah. So that took us to me towards. I got a twin brother. I had a twin brother,
Yeah.
and he passed away last year. And that was my business partner. That was I enjoyed the camaraderie like a son of a gun, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't understand having twin brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we didn't get to do a lot of things that I wanted us to do. But we did a lot of things that no one ever did.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Cause I heard about twin brothers. They know they got that same mentality.
Man,
like, I know what you think. Like I know
yeah.
what's going on.
It's something like that, but not that deep as you think it is, though.
Okay.
It's deep enough to know that that something's wrong,
Yeah.
but not as deep enough to know that what's going on in detail. No, it's not that deep.
It's just more like
I know something ain't right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know.
Yeah.
You know. You can
It's
tell
I feel you though.
off the rip.
Yeah.
So,
It's like, hey,
yeah.
you can lie to everybody else, but
Yeah,
you can't lie to me.
So
Exactly.
It come down to
So it went deep. It got deep, man. Because I enjoyed our relationship so much.
Yeah.
That was just who I was.
Yeah.
And then you gotta make an adjustment after you lose it.
Right.
So that's when you always got the man got to always be a man. Step up to it. You can't you'll lose it and lose yourself in that.
Oh yeah, it's a pit.
Because you might not really think that you can make it through. But you can.
Yeah.
But you can.
You just gotta keep pushing
Yeah,
forward.
make
Bro.
adjustment when it's time. Make adjustment.
Yeah.
I feel
Thank
you.
God. I
feel you. Like I lost my mom in 2012 though.
Yeah, my man.
You know what I'm saying? Right
I'm
before
right
I
behind
graduated.
you.
He lost his mom.
Yeah,
He lost his
so I know what you mean. You lost your brother. Like
Yeah.
I felt like I lost my queen, my goddess. The one that
Yes,
actually
sir.
brought me to this earth.
And I'm not making that.
Yes, sir.
But let me say
Yeah.
this though. I'm not saying that was the driving force. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that the driving force was always there.
It has something to do with it though.
It was always there.
But it could have went a driving force in
Yeah.
the negative direction
Or positive.
or the positive
Right.
direction.
But it was there with us anyway.
Yeah.
So by the
it's
time
in us.
I met my man,
Strong genius.
Yeah.
the direction was already there.
Yeah.
It
was instilled in
It was
you,
in me.
energy.
so
It's in you.
so when you meet somebody and they got it, you already know who they
Yeah.
are. Like I always say, you don't got to worry about finding friends. A friend to find you.
Exactly.
So that's how I was with my man.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I met him on the job, I said, oh, okay. I ain't gotta say too much. I know
Yes,
You
sir.
know what it is.
Respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what it is.
Everybody hold each other at a certain
Yeah.
standard.
And what
so
and what
we
and
all
what,
know.
what good enough of a perfect guy that was like my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's and I know I get on this nerve sometimes. I call him a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because I know I do, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, so what? You know,
Yeah.
And that's this brother you talking
Hey.
about?
that's this
Yeah,
new
man.
brother.
This brother. So
Yeah.
who is this brother that
Yeah.
that helps you get out of the, help you get out of that,
Yeah.
dang, I don't even know what to
A tough
call
time,
it.
a trying time in life. Yeah.
An experience, a learning experience from it, if you think about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why.
because-
I'm gonna tell you why though, because he been through it, with his people. So he knew what to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Trying times come with trying times. Everybody gotta go through. You meet at the hip when it's time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's time, it's
Yeah,
time. Like
yeah. So that's what was.
that's what's up, man.
Okay. And who's this
Yeah.
brother, man?
Yeah.
Like,
Ty, brother Ty, man.
see, his name, I'm brother Ty. Don't get it twisted, y'all. I'm brother
Brother
Ty.
Ty, man.
He come over here talking about
Yeah.
brother
Brother Ty, T and J.
He got the white
Brother
shirt
Ty.
on and everything.
Yeah.
like,
He tied 2
Yeah.
times.
2 times.
Two
yeah.
times, okay.
2 times.
Okay. What's good, my brother?
What's good, man? What's good, man?
Ain't nothing to it, man. So, like, how did everything come about with you, my brother? Like,
It all first started out part-time job working on the dock, driving forklifts, loading trucks.
yeah.
Good start.
And, just being a young, curious fella,
Mhm.
started asking questions to independent truck drivers that my company had.
Okay, how old was you when you started?
I was 22 when I
22?
first started
You
working,
said
working
down-
on a loading dock.
Down at the dock, where at?
Pitt, Ohio, freight.
Pitt, Ohio Freight.
Pitt,
Okay,
Ohio, freight.
okay.
Yeah, I was in 3 different freight companies. Forklift driver, way before the truck.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So you was already familiar with the warehouse and all
already
that, how
familiar,
big the
different
containers
type of
and
freights.
yeah, you good.
Yeah.
That's good. That means
Yeah,
you
just
built
being
up.
curious, talking to a lot of independent contract drivers.
Yeah. That's how you do it. That's
Yeah.
that business. There's a lot of
Hearing the
people.
motivation, the money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I never had nobody in my family that actually made it to the top where so they can take care of their people.
Yeah.
So that was always in my head.
Okay. That's
Yeah, I'm a
that's
people's
real.
guy.
Family.
Family first. I'm
Family.
last. I like to see everybody else happy. You know what I mean?
Man, I feel that so hard,
Yeah,
man.
seriously.
That's because that's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Because if you good, but your people messed up, what does that
Most
mean?
definitely, most definitely.
Like we all gotta make it out of this damn crap. Like, we all like crabs in a bucket, we always
Yeah.
want to pull each other down, but
Most
nah.
definitely.
When I get out, I'm gonna try to tip that motherfucker
Yes,
over.
sir.
Like,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna pull some up while I can, but I'm
While I
gonna tip
can.
that whole motherfucker over. So
Yeah,
we all
most
can
definitely.
get up out this little bullshit. Like there's a whole world out here.
Definitely gotta make a way, man.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta make a way.
But it's crazy out here though. So that trucking business though, you say you start getting a liking to it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
money
started
starting-
hearing
yeah.
different people,
Okay.
hearing from different people telling me the same thing,
Yeah.
and it was consistent. So I'm like, there's no other way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I just, worked my way up, moving from job to job, talking to other people, I'm in the
Yeah,
same
well,
story. You hear
yeah.
the same story,
Okay. Yeah.
So I know, it's going somewhere.
Okay.
And then trucking, you gonna always need trucking.
I'm
Somebody
trying to tell
always
you, like
need
I
a
said,
truck,
like I was
you know?
saying before, that whole
Mhm.
last year, the whole COVID, pandemic and all that, everything shut down. People was
Everything
going
shut down.
crazy. They was running and getting
Y'all was
toilet
eating.
tissue,
Toilet
everything,
tissue.
Y'all
beers,
ate.
liquor, they getting everything and stocking them at the
Yes.
house. Now, places are shut down, so they're not trying to no, we don't need none of that.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff that sat could either got bad when it came to
Yeah.
food,
Right,
or you know what I'm saying, they didn't have as much as they needed at the time. So now you got, we need all this right now. So you got a whole bunch of shit going out there trying to give us all this damn shit that we really don't need. Because now we just chilling right now, but we got all this shit. Now you go look at the water, you got like 30 damn ships waiting to be docked at the ports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying the trucking business is so important right now. Like, it's crazy though, but I understand.
goal.
Like,
Demand is demand.
it's-
Demand.
the demand
Yeah.
is so high in that right now. It's
so
crazy
high.
to the point where truckers is not even getting paid.
Not even getting paid.
Not even getting
Seriously,
paid
man.
for months at a time. So it's
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
hold
the
on now.
demand so bad.
What
Yeah,
are you gonna do? Like, you gonna sit here and keep working for this certain kind of company, but that nigga can't pay you.
Mhm.
So that means the paperwork's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So-
There's a lot of
yeah.
stuff. So now
You want to gamble when you out there.
Yeah.
You
it's a
gonna
gamble.
But you got,
Yeah.
so foundation is always so important.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line of any business. It's not, I just feel like foundation. So the foundation got to be
Right.
correct from the jump start.
That's what anything.
So you won't get, because you will get fucked. And they have to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they're going to.
Yeah.
They don't mind. So your groundwork is so important. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I just think, but that just come from that came from just knowing the business though for so long.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
from listening to y'all, it seemed like I heard that like why what's the one thing that somebody wouldn't want to be a trucker? You know what I'm saying? What's
It's
like
hard-
some
it's
of the
hard
bad
work. It's
things?
hard work.
It's hard work.
Long hours.
It's long hours.
Long hours,
Long
and it's
hours.
away from your family.
Right.
So
People don't want to do that.
That's why a lot of
That's-
people don't want to do that.
And
That's the number one thing.
right.
That's why it's really in high demand
It's
now.
really high
So it's
demand.
like it's kind of like a
catch 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like if
definitely.
you can get on that tip, like get on that right now.
Yeah.
You gonna clean it up.
Yeah,
But you got to be that kind of guy.
that
You know what
part.
I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
the part
it's-
that
it's
you
not-
know,
I had a-
everybody
yeah.
wants.
Everybody don't have the same drive.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Gotta
why
have
you
that
like you said,
drive.
you gotta have that foundation.
Foundation
Yeah.
got to be strong. Get from the rip because then
Like that's what anything.
yeah,
That's what anything.
anything. So once that's in place, I think it happens, but it's just a slow stroll. You know what I'm saying? So
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Yeah,
I don't know a lot of people out there, talking about this. That's why I'm
Yeah.
kind of glad y'all here
But
on this podcast.
it's recession proof too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it doesn't matter what happens in the world.
Yeah.
Trucking always.
Oh,
It's gonna
And
keep
they
coming.
can go
Airport
everywhere.
shut down.
They
The
can
roads
go
don't shut
any
down.
and everywhere.
Gotta get done.
It's coming.
Yep.
It's coming in.
You gotta get done. You gotta get
Only
done. So,
thing, like I don't want to think. The only way that can happen, where you don't need no trucking, you ain't getting no ships.
You ain't getting ships.
You ain't
Right.
getting no ships.
Yeah.
Something going on.
Something
Like
going on. Something going on.
now it's
Something
like,
going on.
ooh, but the truckers, they know everything. They be listening. They
Yeah,
know what's
man,
going
most
on.
definitely.
So we always know first offhand how the world is moving
Mhm.
before any.
You know what's about to pop off. You know,
yeah.
People
I
go.
know they finna have them shoes right there. They're gonna let them
Yeah.
drop about 2 weeks. I already know it.
Yeah.
But more so like stuff that don't make sense.
Mm.
Like I ain't gonna lie, I know there's a lot of stuff out there that just swipe past our face every day, cause we already got what we need to do that day, and make sure we come home. Goddamn it. Like I gotta do this, make sure I handle business, and then bring my ass home.
Yeah.
But out of that little bubble, there's so much shit going on around you that we don't even know. And they just slip something slick right beside you.
Yeah.
You be
Yes,
like,
sir.
damn, where that come from?
Right.
It's a game.
Yeah.
Once you start thinking outside the box of the game, it's like, okay, now I know how these jokers think.
You gotta move.
You know what I'm saying? So what are they doing? I'm not doing. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
thinking
Right.
differently. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's what this podcast is all about. It's just
Yeah.
like being an entrepreneur and owning something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Saying that you can
exactly.
have your own. And to
Own
hear
the
y'all
shit.
brothers talking about you guys have your own business. Y'all came from similar backgrounds where y'all came out of that darkness.
Yeah.
And said, I'm gonna put my 10 toes down. I'm a man, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
You can't tell me nothing. And that's how you move through this business. Because that's all it is. It's
That's
like
all it is.
if you sit there and punk out, it's a wrap. Like it's like, no, you gotta stand on your 10 toes and go get it while you can.
And have fun.
We all got rights, man.
Yeah,
But also want to keep it
man,
where it can come
it gotta come back.
lucrative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Where
gotta
the
come
gold
back.
be passed
You know,
down, called
and-
generational wealth.
And I'm gonna tell you, I think the most toughest part may be, most people will job quit too early. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think hanging
Yeah, starting out, you have to have a lot of patience.
there. Yeah, like,
Well, I just started my LLC. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Family Smokes, and just from listening to my taxpayer dude, I told him about it. I was like, I started a business this year, so that I filed for all my taxes.
Okay.
Like, you make any profit off of it?
Right.
I haven't. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I was just getting all the paperwork situated, but
Mhm.
I spent
You
money on
losing
it,
at the
but I
same
haven't.
time.
Yeah, so it's like I haven't. But it's only been like 2 months. Like, you know what? Instead of you just wasting 2 months and spending all this money on taxes, next year when you start getting those materials and making product and all that, then we'll file for those taxes. I was like, okay, bet, cool. So I was like, okay, I got my taxes done, got this done. All right, paperwork's done. Now it's just like, now I gotta get the material. A couple more things I need to get, but they're kind of already there. Go ahead and get them.
Patience.
It's patience. I know how to move patiently.
That's the only way it's gonna be right.
You could
That's the
blow a
only
lot
way
of
it's gonna
money.
be right.
You could blow a lot of money on one thing.
Unnecessary.
and I'm gonna tell y'all
In fact,
between I'm impatient and time patient. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
good.
that's how
That's the
it
balance.
balance out like some. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I pull the trigger. sometimes you gotta say,
Yeah.
oh man,
Yeah.
go, bro.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's the nature of the beast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got
I think that's how I am. I be
Yeah.
like, come on, we gotta do this. We
yeah,
gotta do
you
this.
got
Come
no,
on.
hold
It's
tight.
gonna get
hold
done,
tight.
you
It's
know?
gonna get done.
It's gonna get
So that's
done.
the nature of the beast. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's balanced, but correct, always correct. Yeah,
You
yeah.
got
correct.
to.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the
yeah.
patience is one of the big like things, because if you start just going guns whole at something head first, it's a crash dummy.
It's coming.
And but one thing too, you can't do it by yourself first of all. So now you're
Yeah.
going down that crash
Yeah.
dummy, it's gonna fall on you where you ain't even damn, you ain't realized.
Yeah, yeah.
And you got people telling you like, hey, slow down, you're
Right,
tripping.
right.
I know, nah, fuck that. Gone. Like
Yeah.
more like that's the type of person that tell you what he wants to do instead of listening like what's your point of view?
Yeah.
What's your point of view? What's your point of view? What's your point of view? And then grasp it up and say, well, this is my point of view.
Yeah.
So now we got it all on the table. Let's figure this out and keep it pushing.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta have a foundation. If we just going, I'm out, and then you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna work. Cause stuff happens,
Most definitely.
you know, not according to plan or idea, just because it was a hiccup.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. though.
Hiccups always are gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
no matter what.
But now you got a foundation, you got your team with you to make sure you straight.
You deal with it.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the blessing. You know what I'm saying? That's the blessing.
You count.
Yeah.
You count too.
All right.
No, you got any questions for him, my brother?
Basically, let us know where we can find you.
Yeah.
You know, business. Let us know, like,
Yeah, how can we reach you though?
how we
Like,
can reach you.
like,
You know,
like my thing. Let me ask you this
Yeah.
before you get all this publicity, because we booming.
Right.
I don't care
Yeah.
what y'all say, we booming.
We still building. You know,
Yeah,
it's
but
still
we're
it's
building.
just the beginning. We still building. Like we don't have the web and everything set up and none of that yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you heard of Squarespace?
But I'm gonna tell y'all something
No,
though.
first
Oh,
time.
man.
So check this out.
Squarespace.
And I'm gonna say this, Ty. See that joint shoot through the roof tomorrow. Guess what? I'm gonna take all of
Take
Yeah.
it
That's
out.
what I'm
it.
talking about.
So look,
That's what.
we be in place.
There you go.
So look,
There you go.
it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's what
He
we
said, I
do.
need that. I
So
need all that.
all that. So
All
if it
that.
come,
I know where
Yeah.
you put it at. I know it's good.
I'm gonna say
Yes,
bring
sir.
it on,
Bring
and
all
I appreciate everything that come with it, and I give it back.
Mhm. There you go.
Tenfold, you know what I'm saying?
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
To my people.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So
Business card is coming soon.
everything.
Webspace, website coming soon. I'm trying to
Just
Everything.
figure
remember
it
that
out.
name,
All
T&J Truck.
T&J
J.
trucking on the come up, man.
Yes,
You got
sir.
we gave you a blessing early because you know
Yeah.
a lot of people jumping in, you know, grabbing LLCs, you know, doing small things, doing big things, but this is a big thing right here. And
Mhm.
you know, as they go and as they grow, they're gonna give us the blueprint, you know.
I'm
So
gonna say one more thing though.
Go ahead.
Before you close this down.
Mhm.
So, like, I feel like that we should always. This is just me.
yeah,
Go ahead.
We should always bless the next brother, coming up. But nowadays, trucking is rough for even though trucking is so demanded,
yeah,
it's hard to get workers between big companies like UPS.
There's really a lot of wealth out there for everybody. You know.
But
Yeah.
so it's a small company,
yeah,
you deal with the same issue that they deal with, that just not on a major scale.
right.
So now when you trying to grow your business as big as your dream said. Sometimes you got the world working against you, but that don't mean that it didn't stop. It means you make adjustments. You gotta do.
Well,
Yeah.
it's because it's so high in demand, and those big businesses, they can afford
Or to take the responsibility.
32,000 or 32
Yeah.
truckers. Y'all acting today. Y'all need to go this, pick it here,
Yes,
put it
sir.
over there, put it over.
And treat you like shit while they doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So the thing is,
Yeah,
it's the
so-
thing is the communication. What I believe, the communication between who's doing this to make sure they pick this up and all that, and the actual trucker in the damn cargo is the communication.
Right, sir.
So. But the main thing, what I said back with what I said,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter. Either way, you gotta work around it. So
That's true though.
yeah, because you can't stop what you want to do because the world's saying that we don't want to work. Or we don't want to be truck drivers, not work. Let me not say that, because they don't got to be truck drivers.
Yeah, because you guys are at the other end of the stick.
Because people getting smarter nowadays,
yeah,
and they're not really wanting to put in the bare work no more. And like I really respect that. But I come from a a little different though. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bump in the grind kind of guy. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Gotta be more hands-on.
I gotta know the business hands-on before I can know the business. You know, some people can take them losses as an investor, you know, but I like to know what the fuck I'm doing.
You like to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, I gotta get them dirty because I get bored, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta get them dirty. You know what I'm saying? In a good way.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, you know your work.
Yeah. And I'm gonna put it
know
on
what you do.
anything.
And personally, I feel as though like if you're a businessman and you're an owner and you got employees and they see you hitting the pavement just as hard as them, they're gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I gotta work as hard as him.
Yeah.
That's
Or
what drives
shit.
next man.
Maybe if I work as hard as him, I can get a raise. And shit, you gonna see that shit. You gonna be like, oh damn.
Yeah.
And you know what I believe in? Treat people good.
Exactly. You gotta treat your employees good because your employees make you and your business. Because without successful employees, without just people was gonna go hard for you and just go to, just take the initiative to do, the small things.
You gotta treat people accordingly. You gotta make someone want to work for you. You gotta make that man wake up every day on time. Say, I want to go. I know I want to go to work.
How he gonna be on time if you ain't on time?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yo,
lead by example.
My
That's
pet peeve
by
is
you gotta give respect. Give respect.
I ain't never late. I ain't late for shit.
okay.
Nothing. Man, you tell me be somewhere at 2 o'clock. My grandfather told me if I'm gonna be late, I'd rather not even go. So I'm always on time. I'm 15, 20 minutes every time, man. Every time. I gotta be there.
Exactly.
This might be the one, but take me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you tell me meet you somewhere. I'm gonna ask you why you're late.
Yeah.
I don't care who you is.
That's real.
You could be in a position where I'm trying to get what I'm trying to get. I'm gonna ask you why you late though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm that kind of guy.
It's the same way with trucking. It's first come, first serve. You know what I mean?
And you gotta do that
first come, first serve.
But guess what though? But that's the attitude and the same thing that they might not deal with you, but if they do that with you, they're gonna get you good.
Yeah.
You the same way. Man. Like somebody tell me to be there 20, 30 minutes early. They might be there and the place might just open and be like, damn, you like an hour early. You want
on the one side.
You want to talk? Like, let me holler at you.
So those values.
You gotta put your hard hat on.
That is team.
Yeah. Okay.
So T and J, that's what we are.
Yeah.
What I just said.
And still hard work.
Yeah, because you go to these companies, this guy 5 minutes late, but this guy here 5 minutes early every day, and they see that,
Yeah, they pay attention.
It might not show you right away, but they see that, later on down the line, you get this guy is getting the bull crap loads. Now you're getting the money loads. You know what I mean?
Y'all making money.
You got it's the way you present yourself.
Dogs gonna be dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so it's hard to get 100 dogs at one time. You know what I'm saying? You got to chop the joint down and get 3 dogs at a time. My God, have another 3 dogs. But ran through about 20 of them.
Right.
Then, you know what I'm saying? But the ones you rock with,
You'll find them.
You'll find them.
They gonna know. They know.
Yeah.
Men respect men. So that's why I said always treat people good. You know that's who we are. That's all I'm about.
T&J Trucking, man. We appreciate you guys coming on the show, man.
You see us ripping through your interstate. Honk that horn.
Tell us, hey, man.
Tell your kids, give them.
We need to give them a number, yo. We need to give them a number. Tell how many times they honk the horn. Let them know. 6 forwards, yo. You know what I mean?
3. Got 3.
Everybody give them 3. Everybody give them 3.
3 honks. You know it's us. You know it's us.
Yeah. Already.
We appreciate y'all coming on, showing love, and basically schooling, our followers and our viewers, our supporters, on, the day-to-day basics of what truck driving consists of, basically.
Yeah.
Just getting into that, that faceted field, because it's a lot of fields to get into, but some people just need that motivation to get into it. Like some people don't know, like some people might have came up short on one dream and just jump into one thing and be like, oh, well, I found out that I do this, or I found out that I'm good at this. That's what we aspire on this podcast, man. You just gotta keep, because you gotta just be consistent with everything and anything doing. That's the only
That's
thing that's
real.
gonna work, bro. Cause you're gonna go through everything. Like it's gonna be slow. It's gonna be fast. It's gonna be times where you don't get no customers.
And there's only a few that survive, you know.
Hell yeah,
There's
that's
only
why
a few
shit.
that survive.
That's why you got foreclosures. You got all type of
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, there's only a few
Like,
survive. You got everybody don't have that drive, you know.
That's true. I want to say one
Yes.
last thing though too.
Yeah.
Like they doing truck drive. So one thing I do know what truck drivers get to do, they get to drive around the country.
Yes, sir.
exactly.
Drive around the country. You know, a lot of people don't get out of their little small area. A lot of people stay in their own city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Probably never even been downtown or nothing like that. Stay in their
Exactly.
own block. You know what I'm saying? But the truck driving business, you
It
know,
opens your eyes.
opens your eyes to see what's
Opens your
going on.
eyes.
And it's a whole nother field.
And
You know
let,
what I'm
me,
saying?
and let me say this, bro, on correcting that.
Yeah.
Some people are scared to do certain things because they don't never want to think that they really can do it.
Yeah.
But
So, yeah,
but
yeah.
and I think that's most young black men
Mhm.
don't really think that they really can like they might think that and you gotta realize that the best those be the best guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that like you be like, man, he don't think that he can do it. He don't think he can go to school and those the best ones,
They the
man.
ones that
Yeah.
show out.
They the ones that show out, man.
I was one of those guys. You know what I
Man.
mean?
Yeah.
I was one
Yeah.
of those
So,
guys.
like,
Like,
it's
I
like-
said,
it's like-
nobody in my family I never seen nobody in my family like reach the top like as of success.
Yeah.
No one. So, you know, I didn't think it was possible. You
It's
know?
a sense of
You
motivation.
never seen it, so you
Never seen it, man. Never
You the-
seen
you
it
the first
until I
of the
started talking to
generation.
It's a
people.
mindset.
So you start talking.
It's a mindset.
That's one thing I do like about
Questions, man.
California. Like you disappeared, got that right back at you. But one thing I do like about California is so diverse. There's so much going on out here.
Yeah.
But you got the negative side. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You got this crew against this play. You got all that going on.
Right.
But there's also ones in those crews where they men. You know what I'm saying? Stand up dogs. You talk to them. Like you say, you're going around talking to them, then you can find out different.
Yeah, you can move right.
Move
Man.
around. You know how to move. Like, hey, when you come around this
Yeah.
area, move the blame. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Don't be wilding out over here.
we had a lot of streams who was pulling dump truck, tow truck, you know.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
But,
everything.
Yeah, you know, we did. It took 3 years. It took 3 years. We did homework for 3 years. You know,
We got it all out.
3 years.
We want to do it all. You know
Do
what
it
I'm
all.
saying?
Right.
Shit, that's how you gotta look
Yeah,
at
You
it.
gotta find your
So
purpose.
brainstorm. What can
Yeah.
I do? Throw it out on me.
Put it all on tape.
What you got going on? How organized? All right.
So,
so
you gotta think about the long haul.
And
You
look,
guys gotta think about where I'm gonna be in the future. You know what I mean?
Right.
The long haul. This gotta keep going. It's not just a start and stop.
This
You gotta
gotta
go.
is for the family.
Yeah.
It's for the family.
Yeah.
So we thank y'all for coming on, you know,
Yeah.
Bossa Mor Smokez, you know what I'm saying? That's your boy, brother Marr.
Yeah,
I guess
All
now
right.
he want brother tie 2 times.
yeah,
Yeah,
brother,
2 times, baby. 2
you know what I'm
times,
saying?
baby. Thank you guys for having us, man.
And
We
Big J
appreciate
over
it.
here, you know,
We here to stay. You know, we here to stay. That name is it's Marr.
That was T&J.
T&J and Bossa Mor Smokez, you know, we out. Love y'all. Peace. You know, stay dangerous.
All right.